background and MBA graduates who are interested in business ideation and all. But please do keep in mind the profile of general or interested audience who may also who are the community under Smart Learn series, where they are interested in breakthrough technologies, would want to learn more. So the targeted outreach student community is basically technical and from management background, but keep in mind about the general students also as well. There are faculties also joined to get to know about this breakthrough technology. So there are students from general science backgrounds also. So it would be appreciated keeping considering these students in the session, and also you can keep the standards up to the presentation is intended.
Thank you. Thank you for the brief intro. So I gave some 2 3 minutes in intro of the keynote. But now I'm going forward. Now I will take 2 words from you. You use the word business ideation and also use the word skilling and training, and you use the word generate audience, etc. So then I should go for a combined proposition of inputs of data for them to pick and choose for an opportunity, mobilizing the in-house know-how for them to pitch into the platform of the industry given by I4 in conjunction and collaboration with the decision makers from the government, maybe it is the central decision maker from the state, maybe the state now Assam is under the state. So having said this and given the fact, please now imagine a scenario when there is no electronic waste. The hard form of the electronic waste is getting transformed into a simple, flexible, thin film form where it is degradable and you are getting much effect, efficiency, performance, perfection based on the precision based know-how which you use which you use on the usability and utility side, converting or transforming the conventional hard form of the electronics into smart form of the electronics using a printable platform, which is called the printing. That means you are using printing multiple mechanism types of printing based on the need and the context and the scenario with the combination, with the involvement of material science. Again, material science has two forms. One is organic and inorganic forms. Based on the need of the counterpart, the corporates or the government segments who are going to consume it in terms of applications where our country is focused on. Let me demarcate one thing for your kind understanding. India, like country, we are never focused on R&D. We are focused on consumption of applications. When somebody brings something to the table, when we prove ourselves that this is possible, the probability and possibility is 100%. Okay, fantastic. We'll buy it out. Even they will test it, they'll use it, they buy it out. If I create a Samsung from Indian version down in the market, the same standard and same perfection precision will have the hesitance to go forward to consume that. So the Make in India of our government, central government, has to come into realization through pragmatic proposition to people like us with the like-minded collaborators who want to explore globally from the international platform where one of the speaker, Dr. Remo, was heading the VTT Finland R&D VTT Finland, one of the biggest body of Finnish government, who are looking for cross-border collaborations to explore themselves, being the future of electronics on a futuristic proposition, accepted and acclaimed by global players. When I say global players, the decision makers, say from the international bodies like United Nations, this economic forum, World Economic Forum, mighty Minister of Electronics down the line in country level, if you see Niti Aayog, etc., etc. So when this is the scenario, our country never talks of science, applied science. Applied science also we accept when it is proved. European world, especially the Scandinavian region, they focus on science and applied science. So I4 he is here to bridge the gap between the science, applied science, application, solution, consumption, hierarchically categorized in segments aligned to the need of the hour. So economy is escalated from digital to knowledge, creating a knowledge industry and economy for the region, capturing the like-minded collaborators from the European world, European spectrum, uh, European spectrum. And when the European Union from last couple of years, 10 to 15 years, that deep dive into the deep tech disruptive industry of printed intelligence, where India is still trailing, yet to sail, yet to sail. So me entering into the domain with Dr. Remo for 10 to 15 years in the country, still we are sailing. We are navigating only. We are not into the any stage of productivity. Productivity, indigenous productization, indigenous industrialization. Now, applications one developed, formulated and formatted through the formulations of the knowledge intelligence of I4, being with the support and collaborative arrangement with scientific fraternity from the European or international world. There, the realization of this type of application, what Dr. Lashmi was saying, cost-effective conception of various applications for the continent in various verticals, in various domains, specific sphere of influence. When I say, starting from defense, which is I4 has a say and accepted by the defense world of our country, from automobile, energy, railway, health, medical science, anything you name it. Here, my focus, keynote focus of today's talk will be why internationally think tank cosmopolitan giants are unable to step into the domain, into the territory of India to make the soil of the industry or the region technologically, techno-commercially fertile in printed intelligence. The reason being the lack of awareness, the lack of know-how, the lack of human capital, the lack of intellectual skill set, the lack of skilling and training, the lack of educational know-how to create an educational spectrum. Having said this, given the fact again, this problem is placed before all of you, the upcoming entrepreneurs, the student community assembled here. Now, to fix the problem, you people have to come up with your vision of to create a startup ecosystem for hundreds and thousands